Welcome back, football fam. It's your boys. It's Marcus. It's Tyler. We're gonna go through this first round of the college football playoffs. We're gonna hit all four games. Let's start with the Friday game since it kicked it off. It set the mood for the weekend. We're gonna talk about Oklahoma, Alabama. Oklahoma jumping out early, 17 to nothing. Looked like it's about to be blowout city. Looked like the committee got it wrong. All of a sudden, before half, things get a little interesting. Alabama puts one on the board and put a couple more on the board.
Put a field goal on the board. That field goal jump-started everything.
Next thing you know, it's 20 to 17. You got yourselves a ball game. Let's just start there. Tyler, give me your initial thoughts on first, I guess, how the game started, what your initial thoughts were, and then how things ended.
Man, I picked Alabama to win the game. First quarter, I'm texting you. I'm like, man, this over with. Like, I almost went to sleep. I almost went to sleep. This game was not worth watching. Next thing you know, Ty Simpson hits Brooks down the field for a 3rd and 5. I'm like, oh, okay, well, they finally caught the ball. They've been dropping passes all game. Next thing you know, they score. John Mateer, man, pick 6. What? Like,
that's bad throw.
That's
bad throw.
That's a terrible throw. Score again. Turnover on downs. Next thing you know, field goal out. I'm like, and all this without a run game. Brent Venables, this is a fireable offense. That's the whole time I was thinking this whole game. This is a fireable offense.
I'm trying to look up something real quick.
Cause they had
I'm curious.
They had negative rush yards to the fourth quarter.
That's not surprising to me. Alabama struggled to run the ball basically all year, especially in the second half of the season. But what most surprised me, you brought up Brooks. I was like, why Brooks getting so many snaps in the college football playoffs? He barely got snaps during the season. So I kind of trying to look and see what happened. Come to find out, your boy Ryan Williams got benched, and I was trying to see why. I can't find anything, and I went up and looked at his stats. So I was trying to see how many downs he played, but it didn't show. But he did have one reception for 5 yards against Oklahoma, and that surprised me. Alabama ended up winning this game 34 to 24. Amazing comeback. Ty Simpson injuries have been exaggerated. He looked great out there. Deep ball was flowing all game long. So I got to give him credit there. He looked better than John Mateer second half of the game. I'm going to be careful when I say this. Was this an Alabama victory or Oklahoma loss?
Alabama victory. Like, I mean, we both know just because you're up in the first quarter don't mean you won the game. It's not over until about maybe the end of the third quarter, fourth quarter. So if Oklahoma,
it's not over till it's over.
Basically, but Oklahoma, I don't know what happened. Like, and it wasn't like there was a halftime adjustment. It was literally the second quarter. So I think Alabama just like Caleb Bro was like, I can't go back to Tuscaloosa with a loss like this. He was begged his team in the second quarter to do something. Next thing you know, they won. So
shout out to them, man.
Ryan Grubb, hell of a game, Ryan Grubb. I talked about you all season. Hell of a game, man. You called a great second quarter on. Not first quarter. Second quarter on.
Yeah, man, Alabama tying this thing up at 17 before the half was kind of like how when it was 6 minutes ago when they first scored in the second quarter. Then they go down and get a field goal. Then they go down and get another touchdown, and it's still time on the clock before the half. That was crazy to me.
Bad coaching. Like, bad coaching, by the way. Second quarter, 2 minutes left. I think a minute left. You're still passing the ball. You've been running the ball all game with Alabama. You're in your own territory. Why are you passing the ball? Run the ball. Then you
I
get
mean, you got.
then you drop. Then it's incompletion. Time clock stops. Alabama gets field goal.
You bring these guys in for one reason, these quarterbacks in for one reason to win you these games. So you want to put the ball in your best players' hands. That's John Mateer. Things didn't work out like you assumed they would, and things got a little crazy out there. Next thing you know, things got out of hand. And in the second half of the second quarter, the third quarter, and basically really the fourth quarter, Alabama controlled the game. I think Oklahoma scored first coming into the fourth, but I
I think it was
mean,
off of Alabama turnover on downs, but I mean they were
Alabama turned right back around and scored.
yeah. I can't think of the
It's not a
tight
good
end's
look.
name, but shout out to the tight end, man. He made some crucial catches on third down.
I'm trying to think who you're talking about
It's like
because the tight end was hurt.
it's number 80. I think number it was like his first game of the season because he was hurt all season.
Was it Caleb Odom?
It was somebody else like Javos or something like that. Javos.
Let's look it up.
Because yeah, he was. I think he was hurt all season. And this is like the first game he played all
Oh yeah,
season.
oh yeah. The one that was projected to start, Chavez or something
Chavez,
like that.
yes.
Yeah, yeah. He had some good nice catches,
Yeah, hell of a
but
game.
Brooks was the guy for me, man.
I think
He came out of nowhere.
Horton was the
He
guy
had
for
a
me.
30-yard. He had 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
So that's the main guy I want to give credit to. And I want to give credit to Alabama defense. I thought Oklahoma defense would have been the better defense on the field, but Alabama did put the clamps on after their first quarter, and I got to give them credit for that. And speaking of defense, you got something you want to say about this game before we move on?
Yeah, I want to say this. I think Alabama's playing the wrong defense. Like, this is not a zone defense team. They are terrible at zone. They need to go back to playing man. Because your corners, or I think your corners are better than Oklahoma's receivers. But you're playing man, so you can't match up against them well. That's all I'm gonna say. Especially if the pass rush is getting there.
Okay, I'll let you have that. I'll look into it. But maybe I don't know. Do you think they need to change the personnel or change the scheme?
Change the scheme because Alabama
Change the scheme to 50 personnel.
right because
That was
if you think about it, they were rushing 4 the whole game. When they started bringing 5 or 6, that's when they started getting after the quarterback.
okay. Alabama, he talking to you. See what he got to
Tell you,
say.
I know y'all watch the show.
Moving on to this Saturday afternoon game, we had Miami taking on Texas A&M down there in College Station. Slug fest, physical game, line of scrimmage game like we told y'all it would be. Which defense to get the last stop like we told y'all it would be.
Literally.
I'll let you open it up. You want to give your thoughts on the game?
Yeah, man. After the game, Mike Elko said our offensive line was awful, and he said it got worse in the second half. That's your fault. You're the head coach. You just literally throw yourself on the bus. Does not look good. But yeah, man. I mean, I don't even think their offensive line played bad. It's just Marcel Reed just holds on to the ball too long.
I'm not. This is my analysis. He did hold on to the ball, but he didn't hold on to it that long this game. I think he got rid of it, especially early in the game. He was getting rid of the ball because he knew the pass rush was going to get there. It just got bad in the second half when they tried to start trying to go down the field. On third down, they got away from the game plan. If Oklahoma would have stuck with Marcel Reed running it on third, on QB draws or QB rollouts like they did all first quarter, it might have been a different ball game. You had crazy wind gusts out there over 30 miles per hour, swirling winds, balls flying everywhere when they throw it, so you can't throw the ball down the field. There's a bunch of screen passes, and defenses took advantage of it. Texas A&M, one of the best screen pass defenses in the league. I think in the nation. I think they're number one actually against the screen pass. And it shut down Malachi Tony. Shut him down. He was non-factor, 5 catches, 22 yards. Yeah, Malachi Tony, 5 catches, 22
and a
yards.
fumble.
And a fumble. He did catch a touchdown at the end of the game. But you shut that down, and your offense did nothing to help you that game. And kickers couldn't kick to save their lives because of the wind. So a lot of fourth down going forward, physical, hard-hitting game. And one team wore out, and the other team didn't. And that was the story of the game.
I wouldn't even say that. I wouldn't even say they wore out. Marcel Reed made the worst.
They got wore out.
I'm talking about at the end of the game. He made the worst throw in history. Like, they got down the field pretty. They got down the field pretty fast though. I was surprised by that.
Part of that was and I'm going to go. It was a phantom personal foul, late hit on the quarterback. Defender ran into him. He ran into him and he flopped back and fell on the floor, and they got the flag for that. So I mean, you can look it up. It's there.
I believe you because I saw a flag come in, but I forgot what it was for. I was probably looking away.
He just literally laid out like he like he was out. But
if it works, it works.
But if we just talk about that last series, when they got down to the goal line, of course they got the interception on the third down, but it's the second down play that really saved the game. Marcel Reed threw a wheel route pass to Reuben Owens as he was curling up into the end zone. And when he threw it to him, he was met by Muhammad Toure. Smash collision right there. Ball popped out. Both guys out on the ground. I was really worried about Muhammad Toure. I thought he was like out cold. They literally had to wake him up and get him off the field.
Yeah.
And that saved the game because that was supposed to be a touchdown play right there. So that set up the third down play where they tried to run the same play, but deeper in the end zone, and it got picked off. That was the problem. That was the victory for Miami. There was no creativity on the third down play, for one. And
so
he made the wrong read.
Was that play, that second down play, was that targeting?
No, it wasn't.
But was
I'll tell you why.
Was it helmet to helmet?
No, they hit helmet to helmet after they first hit. Then they hit helmet to helmet once they went limp. Their helmets hit.
Okay.
If you look at it in slow motion, they hit first shoulder to shoulder. Then when they go limp, helmets collide. So
after the initial hit, you can hit helmets, but it's not the impact.
Yeah.
Okay.
They were out, man.
Yeah, that's what made me think of it. That's why I thought
that was a hard hit. I was worried for both guys, honestly. I like Reuben Owens. He got a bright future ahead of him. Muhammad Toure, 7-year guy, been around for a long time, had a lot of injuries. Don't want to see him go out like that. But it's crazy because after that pick, he was up celebrating with his team. The medical staff had to come pull him off the field and tell him he couldn't do that because he was like literally in concussion protocol. So
he tried to miss the next game.
he probably missed the next game.
Yeah, back to that third down play though. You know what's crazy to me? I rewatched that play. Marcel Reed, it's third down. Use your legs. That's what got you here. You literally
got away from it.
He had the scene.
But you never throw the inside pass when a cornerback cut it off. You never do that.
Or throw it behind the guy.
You throw it behind him, or you either throw it high or throw it low. You threw it right there. It got cut off. It was a bad decision. That's on this QB coach or office coordinator. If you ask me, that's bad coaching. Colin Klein, that's on you.
I think he's distracted.
He is distracted because you don't let your QB. If you get to this point, your QB doing that, it's something you ain't taught him. So that's all coaching.
There's also an open receiver in the end zone to the right, but he didn't see him.
Wow, I didn't see him either. I was watching Marcel Reed. I thought he was gonna run.
I literally told myself watching that play. You need to run that. You need to run. It's wide open in the middle. Because Miami,
I mean,
they came from the outside, so he had the inside.
he did. He really did. And I think Miami would have been content giving up that touchdown because they felt like they had the game won if it went to overtime anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I think they felt that confident because the defense had played that good. I think they felt okay going to overtime with that game. And can we just talk about some performances from that game? I want to give a shout out to the whole Miami defensive line.
Oh yeah.
There was talk about Texas A&M wouldn't watch a film on those guys. They wouldn't be no threat. This, that, and the third.
It showed.
A lot of talk about how good his Texas A&M offensive line was. I mean, this is not the best offensive line man went against. They went against Notre Dame, dominated them. Went against Florida, dominated them. Went against Louisville, didn't get dominated there. They didn't dominate there, but they played pretty solid. And Texas A&M, I mean, they talked a lot of smack on the offensive line, and they got smacked around, especially in the second half. So it just show you, man, that stay humble and respect your opponents. Don't get out there talking crazy 2 weeks out because that's all they're going to think about for 2 weeks till they play. Don't do that. I don't know what to say, man.
I mean, both defenses play well. If I'm Texas A&M, I'm mad at my offense. I ain't gonna lie to you. Especially when we stripped the ball in our own territory, we couldn't get a touchdown or a field goal.
I think Texas A&M ran like 30-something plays in Miami territory and got like 3 points the whole game. That's Hall of Fame level defense right there, man.
Yep.
I gotta give them credit there. That's Hall of Fame level defense. But then again, they couldn't kick the long field goals either. They had to punt because of the wind. It was crazy. Wind was crazy.
Yeah, I think he should have went for it on fourth and 4 on like the 40. Like it was like on the 40 or something. Your defense been playing well. You gotta go for it.
Yeah. I can understand why you didn't. 4th and 4, you punt it. 4th and 2, you go.
It's the fourth quarter.
I get what you're saying. His defense has been playing well. Offense was driving. He think defense stop him again. We get it. We drive again. Try again. I understand what he's thinking, but there you go.
Mark Fletcher with the 80-yard run.
That's the next performance I'll get to. I was gonna bring up Ruben Bain with his 3 sacks. Ruben Bain on defense with 3 sacks. Mark Fletcher, 17 carries, 172 yards, 10 plus yards a carry. Hall of Fame game from him. That's what big guys do. Big guys step up in big moments. One more guy I want to talk about, Mario Cristobal. Can we get this guy some credit now?
Yeah, sure can.
Can we get off this man back for a minute and just realize this guy can actually coach? He can run the team.
Sure can.
He get a lot of he get a lot of flack for no reason. I put it like that. He's pretty good coaching me. He always been a good coach to me. Even when he was at FIU, Oregon, not Miami. Each year, Miami's gotten better, and they become the first team in the state of Florida to win a college football playoff game. So take that for as you will. That is fact. You can Google it. No team from Florida has won a college football playoff game but Miami.
Yeah, I'm putting an asterisk by that Florida State team because they just got robbed, but that is true, though.
They should have got in there. Especially if the rules don't matter for nobody else, which happened this year. Florida State should have definitely got in there. So, speaking of which, let's talk about that team's game. We got Ole Miss hosting Tulane in their college football playoff game. Tyler, I don't even remember what the final score was. I think it was 41-10.
Yeah, 41-10. Tulane did not come to play. John Summerall is definitely distracted. I don't even think he really coached his game because, like, right after the game ended, he posted a picture of him in the Florida Gators shirt. So, bad timing or kick a horse while I was down, I guess. I don't know, but yeah, Ole Miss did Ole Miss things. 41 points. Defense showed up. Trinidad Chambers had a game. Lacey had a game. I mean, if I'm Notre Dame,
Trinidad Chambers' last game at Ole Miss?
His last game or like for the season? You think they lose next week or what?
I mean, excuse me. Is this? I guess I'm getting ahead of myself. Is Trinidad Chambers transferring to LSU?
Nah, he's not. I don't think he got eligibility.
I'm hearing he does. That's what I hear.
Well, I haven't heard that yet, but if he,
with this lawsuit with the JUCO and all this other stuff, I guess maybe it goes for smaller schools too. I don't know. I think he's getting 1 more year.
Well, if he does get 1 year, he's definitely gone.
You don't think he's come back to Ole Miss?
No.
Did you see the video of running backs coach Kevin Smith at LSU today?
I didn't see the video, but I heard he got hired there.
I was
Crazy.
like, so you literally just coached on the team right after the game with LSU. So I don't know if he's going to be coaching with them next week or not. And that'd be a big loss if he leaves. So that makes you think, well, what if your offensive coordinator goes right back down there with Charlie White? So what if he just leaves again too?
I
So
think he's staying though because I heard. No, now he's gonna coach the rest of the playoffs because I heard Pete Golden say we need Charlie, and Charlie was like, I'm here for the playoffs, something like that. Like they talked. He talked about it.
so Charlie Weiss is coaching the whole playoffs with Ole Miss.
That's what he said. That's according to Pete Golden. That's what he said.
So what about Kevin Smith?
I don't think nobody cares about Kevin Smith.
Really? I mean, I think you should. Your running back's been pretty good under Kevin Smith since he's been there. So it's a good running back coach. Good recruiter too.
He's a great running back coach, but he didn't say anything about him.
Okay. Interesting. We get keep tabs on that too. Um, I will say Tulane, they play with a lot of heart, especially early. But I think the first two games, the referees let a lot slide, man. They let you have some physical games, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if they were saying this is a G5 school, caught it a little tight to think it'll help them. It did not. They didn't let them play fast and loose. They called this game pretty tight, and I think that hurt Tulane. They didn't really give him a chance. So I stand on that. Maybe Group of Five don't need to be in the college football playoffs. I get it. It's money for the schools. They can use it. I get it. I get it. I get it. But competition wise, this is not college basketball. It's not the same. They can't. There's not going to be a Cinderella story.
Basketball is different than football. Like it just takes one person to win your basketball game.
If you get hot at the right time, you can win a game. It's not the same in football. You can be hot, but if you can't get the ball, it don't matter. So
It literally takes all 11 guys.
all 11. If one guy messes up their job on one given play, you're screwed. And that's kind of what it's going to be for the Group of Five every time they play. I actually saw something that said somebody instead of expanding the field, they need to shrink the field to 8. Kind of like that idea.
I like it too, but if you're all about the money, you make it 16 and put the right teams in.
Or just leave it at 12 and put the right teams in.
That too.
Because then we had our last G5 game.
Hold on 1 second. Did you see that? Well, now Tulane season over with. Florida has hired their OC, the special team coach, the running backs coach, and I think the safeties coach.
From Tulane?
Yep. So
no, yeah, they definitely didn't give a damn.
Exactly.
They were distracted.
So didn't they hire the DC as the head coach?
This brings up. What'd you say?
Didn't they hire the DC as the head coach? Didn't they promote him?
No, Tulane offensive coordinator. They promoted offensive coordinator.
Well, he just took a job at Florida.
Really?
That's what it said.
Okay. Let me see something. So, could they possibly be hiring, like Baker, Shannon Dawson? I don't know.
They need somebody because I think I read that the Tulane head coach OC has taken the job at Florida. I could be wrong. I could have been fake, but I do check myself for this type of stuff. Cause I was thinking like it's the day after y'all lost. Y'all already leaving. Like the wound's still fresh. Now they have 4 more guys at the portal.
They hired Georgia Tech offensive coordinator.
Okay.
I remember that. I saw that the other day. I don't know why I didn't think about that. Buster Faulkner.
Okay.
But yeah, that'd have been messed up. That'd have been real messed up. I will say they hired the defense coordinator to go to Florida. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. So if you're the OC or / head coach now, you're like, damn.
Some white.
Where my guys at?
Oh. Let's talk about this last game. This is the team I gave the best chance to win out of the 2 Group 5s. I had James Madison versus Oregon, and I say James Madison do better than Tulane. They just about the same.
I mean,
So,
they put points up, but it didn't matter when they did it.
it didn't matter when they did. Oregon looked dominant out there, man. They don't look to have a weakness. Was it Oregon doesn't have a weakness, or was it Oregon just bigger, faster, stronger than James Madison?
They're just bigger, faster, and stronger. That's because if you look at the game, Oregon's guys are way bigger than James Madison guys. like every receiver is like 6'3", James Madison like 5'2". I'm like, Jesus.
Come on now.
And then first touchdown of the game, they showboating. He need one hand. He could have caught that ball with two hands. They showboating first drive of the game.
I would say Dante Moore looks like a QB1 in the draft to me. He looked good out there.
Yeah, man, he's QB1 by default because everybody else coming out is not really showing you that they're a QB1.
Well, we will see. What was it
Next week?
Next week they got Texas Tech. You ready to talk about the second round of the playoffs?
I mean, yeah. This is better than the first round.
Yeah, I don't want to spend too much. We spent a lot of time on the first round. So moving on to the second round, we got Oregon, number 5. They were traveling. Well, they're not traveling to Texas Tech. They'll be taking on Texas Tech, and I think was the Sugar Bowl.
I think so, yeah.
It doesn't matter. They're taking on Texas Tech. 5 versus 4. The fighting Jacob Rodriguez is on defense. Can they slow down this Oregon offense?
Oh, yeah. They definitely can. And then David Bailey, he's one of the best edge rushers in the league in the nation. I feel like he doesn't get talked about enough. I don't think Oregon's offensive line is that great. Like I
said that.
So this Texas Tech defensive line is fantastic. So we definitely gonna see.
And I'm gonna just not just Jacob Rodriguez, but I'm gonna give some credit to the other guy, number 13. Was it Ben Roberts?
I can't think of it right now.
I mean, he got the 2 interceptions against BYU last game and B12 championship. Number 13, I think he's the middle linebacker actually, and Rodriguez plays on the weak side or the wheel.
Mm-hmm.
Best linebacker core in the playoffs. I'm putting it out there.
Over Reese.
Period.
Over Reese Styles.
I know Ohio State's in the playoffs. This is the best linebacker core in the playoffs.
I mean, I don't. You got no argument from me.
Because they got a guy named Carey, just as good, probably even better than both of these guys, ceiling wise, once he gets going. Also, you touched on David Bailey. I'm going to talk about Romello Height. Another great defensive end pass rushing team, possibly the best pass rushing duo in the playoffs. Probably not the best run stopping duo, but definitely pass rushing.
Mm-hmm.
I think this team's going to give Oregon a whole bunch of problems. It's going to take a Hall of Fame level game from Dante Moore. Dante Moore needs to prove he's a Sunday guy. He needs to prove it this game.
I think Texas A&M just wipes them, man. Like
Texas Tech.
I think Texas Tech wipes them because I wasn't a believer in this Texas Tech team for a while, but they proved me wrong, man. Like especially on offense with Dickey running the ball.
Yes.
Oregon doesn't have a great run defense. If Dickey gets going, it's over with.
Not just Dickey, but Jacoby Williams as well. They got a nice 1-2 punch. I think Jacoby's playing. So it's a nice 2-1-2 punch right there. I think their wide receivers might be better too.
I'll say they're more experienced. I don't know about more talent.
Depending on who's playing for Oregon, I think the wide receivers are better.
They're definitely more experienced.
Yeah. I mean, you got a guy like Malik Hudson that barely gets in, but he's a 5-star talent, and he has talent. So
and when he does, he makes plays.
Yeah, if he gets it, he makes plays. So I like what I see from Texas Tech. I think this is a legit team, and I think it's gonna be hard for Oregon, man. And
this will be the biggest game of Dan Lanning's career.
I was just about to say it's gonna have to be one from Dan Lanning's gonna prove he is the guy. He got to prove he's the guy, and Dante Moore has to prove he's QB1. And that's the only way Oregon.
They need to carry him more out there.
They need who?
To carry him more.
They need more than him, actually. Honestly, I think. This Texas Tech defense is different, man.
Yeah,
I think Texas Tech defense, Ohio State, Miami defense, that's the best defenses in playoffs.
by far,
And
by far.
by far, yeah, by far. And I think they can pretty much hang with anybody. I don't think Oregon's gonna get off that much. If they do, book Oregon to the national championship. If they beat Texas Tech, book to the national championship right now.
Definitely.
And I think I'm leaning Texas Tech, man.
I'm
I'm
be,
not even leaning. I think I'm for sure on Texas Tech.
I'm for sure on Texas Tech. I know spoiler alert, but I think it's gonna be Texas Tech versus Ohio State.
Okay. I don't think so. Okay.
I know you don't.
I like Texas Tech, man. I want to say, last year, all 40 teams that were on the bye, they did lose. Momentum is real, especially in the playoffs. It's a big deal, but I think this Texas Tech team has a lot going for them, and they want, and they need this game more than I think Oregon realizes. And I think Texas Tech takes this pretty easy. And Ty, you want to introduce the next game for us?
Yeah, we got what? Ole Miss versus Georgia.
Wonder if we got that matchup in the regular season.
We didn't. Their coach was coaching, so now he's not coaching. So we definitely gonna have a different outcome.
Who's gonna be the better quarterback in this one? Gunnar Stockton or Trinidad Chambers?
Gunnar Stockton, hands down. Because Gunnar Stockton, he's on a bye, and he was doing this. Like his trajectory, he was just getting better and better, especially after that Texas game. And then he destroyed Alabama in the national championship.
I'm gonna surprise you. I'm gonna take Ole Miss. Because I think Trinidad Chambers is a different player now than he was then. And I think there's more confidence in the running game now. Kevin Smith be damn in the building tonight. I think they still run the ball pretty good. I'm not completely sold on the Georgia defense right now. I am a lot higher on this team than I was, especially on the back half of the season. But I kind of think.
What more they gotta do, man?
They ain't got to do nothing, man. They legit. They are a good team. I just think Trinidad Chambers is a pretty damn good quarterback.
You got to remember, though, the first time they played, they didn't lose because of Chambers. Their defense gave up a lot of points.
And who's better? Is the defense better?
The Ole Miss defense, I think, is the same. That's all I'm saying. I think Gunnar Stockton's gotten better since then. So against that Ole Miss defense, that hasn't gotten better.
I gotta pick the upset somewhere, man. So I'm gonna take this one.
Well, you go pick the upset the next one.
I don't think it's upset. So I gotta put one here. I'm gonna give Ole Miss a chance.
The most distracting team in the playoffs.
We got 2 more games. Let's go talk about our next game. The one I'm excited about, a rivalry 20 plus years in the making. A game I've been waiting to play a long time. Can't wait to see it. Ohio State, Miami, Sugar Bowl. Is it Sugar Bowl? No, Cotton Bowl.
Wish they changed that name.
Now. Huh?
Wish they changed that name.
Yeah, me too. I'm gonna leave that alone. That's another different subject another day. But we're gonna stay out of that. Hey, Ohio State, everybody's darling. Everybody loves their team, but you got to go back, man. 2002, the robbery of the century, when Ohio State robbed Miami that national championship in the Fiesta Bowl, and it's payback time, dog.
Was that with Urban Meyer there?
No, that was Trussell, something like that.
I think Mark Tressel.
But yeah, well, it was a long ass time ago. And it was 2002, man. I can't remember who the coach was.
But you know who Miami's coach was?
I do, Larry Coker. And I remember they literally tore my man Willis McGahee he needs up in that game on purpose. Mike Doss, I remember he did it. And and I don't think the team recovered from that for like a decade. So
McGahee was never the same after that.
We got a coach who's already gone to the horseshoe and won. And we ready, man. So yeah. We're ready to play Ohio State. We're not intimidated. I'm gonna put that right there. We're not intimidated. I think Miami played really well in this game. I think Miami wins this game. I think it's one on the line of scrimmage, just like the last game. I think Miami's defensive line dominates Ohio State's offensive line. I think offensively, Ohio State's offensive line is worse than Texas A&M.
It is.
So I think that's where the game's won. And I think Miami runs the ball on Ohio State just enough to keep them honest. Or maybe this is a game that Carson Beck can win the game for Miami.
Yeah, I definitely, Miami can definitely win this game. We do know Ohio State is beatable, but they did lose to the best team in this season.
Can I say one thing? If one thing to say about Ohio State, they're not the most physical bunch out there, especially on offense.
I'm gonna say they're not physical because they haven't had to be.
They got pushed around by Indiana.
They did.
I don't think Indiana's more physical than Miami.
They're not.
When I look at Indiana play, I don't think they're the most physical team in the nation. So, I think something was exposed there with Ohio State.
The offensive line.
So, I think Indiana's been in Ohio State. I think Miami's been in Ohio State. So, well, I'm saying Indiana beat Ohio State. They punch harder than Ohio State. Let me say that. I think Miami punches harder than Indiana. So, how about that?
I think that Ohio State loss to Indiana woke them up a little bit because it does take you losing to see what you really are. So
yeah, and I think Jeremiah Smith might be a little angry, man. Just a little bit
against y'all. That's what you want.
He doesn't get the Blitzoff Award. They give it to Makai Lemon out there at USC, and there's a lot of talk about he should have got it, and he's upset, and he looked at Ohio State's wide receiving record, and he posted on the screen. He said, "Click the over." So apparently he's going to go over 357 yards on this. So we shall see.
Marcus, if he goes up 357 yards against y'all, what would you do?
I mean, this is why I wanted him in Miami. I would not be shocked that he's that type of talent. I mean, you don't understand how bad I wanted Jeremiah Smith. And to think last minute he flipped from Miami to Ohio State really hurt my soul. And for a while he was who shall not be named. That's what when I would talk about him. So
it's petty.
It is what it is. Shout out to him, man. Shout out to Jeremiah Smith. I mean, he gonna be first pick in the draft next year. Not this year, but the year after. So it could be this year if he actually come out.
To think he was compared to Ryan Williams, we see what he did to him. So,
man, the disrespect to put this man's name put Ryan Williams' name in the same sentence as Jeremiah Smith was crazy. Jeremiah Smith was miles better than this dude. Miles better.
I'm gonna say this. I wanted to say this earlier. I think Ryan Williams owes Jalen Milroe some checks because Jalen Milroe had Ryan Williams like a first round pick.
Hey, he definitely be giving us on the NIL check to Milroe. Because I mean, somehow I don't know what happened. But Ty Simpson better quarterback than Milroe. Know what happened?
Way better.
So I don't know, man.
Yo, one more game.
You picking Ohio State?
Oh, yeah, I'm picking Ohio State.
Okay. Want to know why?
Yeah, I'm gonna go why. I'll go why. I think Ohio State, that lost to Indiana, woke some up. I think the offensive line plays a little better. I think they run the ball more this game because I don't know why they were trying to pass the ball with Indiana when the run game was working. I get you got two receivers that are great, but if you see what's working, you can't get away from it. I think Ron Day learned from that mistake. So I think he'll actually run the ball more this game, especially if it's still close. Because you got a three-headed monster back there. So,
okay. And the availability of Cardell Tate and Jeremiah Smith not in question, right?
Not at all.
Okay, 100% healthy, right?
100%. And this
no excuse when this
no
game.
Excuse, no excuse. And this is the game right here that Caleb Downs shows he's a top 10 pick.
I think Downs already showed me a top 10 pick.
Well, I think you put Caleb Downs on Tony. You shadow this man all game.
Caleb Downs on Tony?
I think you got. If you're that guy,
I take the matchup all day.
If you're that guy, you guard the best guy.
You know he's a box safety, right?
I don't care what he is. You're that guy.
Ohio State, listen to this man. He know what he's talking about.
If you're that guy, you guard the best guy. I don't care who you are.
Put Caleb Downs on Tony. Don't put your first round corners on him. Put your box safety on him.
They ain't got no first round corner.
Yes, they do.
Who?
Man,
I didn't even.
we'll deep dive into
I
that.
didn't see
That's
it
crazy.
2 weeks
They're not
ago.
going this year. They're young now.
That's what I'm
But
saying.
Shang-Chi is all right.
That's
But
what I'm saying. That's why you go. That's why you put them on there now.
I guess, man. I don't know. I think it's recipe for disaster, me personally. But
Nah.
man, Patricia, he's a genius, man.
Yeah.
And I kind of figured when I saw them play Texas that I'd be here later this year, so I'm ready.
Good thing.
You're gonna bring the last game in, man.
Yeah, we got Alabama versus Indiana. Fun fact: Alabama is a 7-point underdog. I think they about to get the brakes whooped off.
I don't know if you remember, but after Indiana beat, was it who was it? Was it Oregon? I don't think it was Oregon. It was somebody beat at
It
home.
was Penn.
But
Well,
the crowd was
I think it was Penn State.
okay, it was Penn State. The crowd was chanting, "We want Bama. We want Bama. We want Bama." Well, you
That's
got your wish.
that's the wrong team.
So
They ain't nobody.
this is the team you've been calling for. This team been calling out since last year. Literally last year they was calling Alabama. You got them this year. You better not lose this game. You better not, because I got something I got to say. So I'm gonna hold it until after the game. And if y'all win, you'll never hear it. But if y'all lose, it's coming out. Indiana has been probably the best team in the country, wire to wire. We just didn't realize it. And,
They had
they
spots they didn't play like it. So
they faced adversity in a couple games against Oregon, small teams, and they came out on top and won. I think they had a couple close games against Iowa. Shows you how good Iowa is. And
Penn State.
Yeah, okay. And Indiana's proven to be a deep team, a fairly physical team, and a team that can beat you with the run, with the pass, and with a cornball quarterback. It doesn't matter. They seem to get it done. Kirk Signetti, man, shout out to him. All this man do is win, man. I'm not going to go against him now. Give me the fighting Kirk Signetti for another one, man.
Yeah, I'm taking. I know what I just said, but I'm taking Bama. I picked them last. I picked them in the first round. I picked them this round. I gotta ride with them, man. They came back down from 17. I can't overlook that.
Can I say one thing? This has Alabama victory written all over it, man. I think Alabama, they've motivated Alabama to beat them. They made this game a lot harder than it needed to be.
I think Kalen DeBoer is a good coach.
Can I say this? If Ty Simpson and Alabama win this game, and I'm saying Ty Simpson, he's going to outplay Fernando Mendoza, which I think he's done already this season. I think he's outplayed Fernando Mendoza. He will be QB1 if he comes out. I don't think it'll be Fernando Mendoza. I'm not buying it, y'all. This man is not the best quarterback in the nation. I'm not buying it. I know what I see.
Well, we do know that just because you're QB1 does not mean you're the best. We do know that.
I mean, y'all see Jackson Dart on the field. This man is trash. It's trash.
I don't know. I don't know.
You were trying to tell me Jackson Dart did Jackson Dart. Dude, what?
And the Saints are winning. So. Tyler Shuck, 300 yards today.
If you like Tyler Shuck, you like Fernando Mendoza. You can't tell me Tyler Shuck shouldn't be a first round number 1 pick and Fernando Mendoza is. It's the same guy, different name. I'm sticking to that. I like Tyler Shuck. I actually like Fernando Mendoza. I wouldn't take him with the first pick.
Oh, no.
I told everybody, hey, Tyler Shuck, that guy's pretty good. Didn't I tell you that?
Mm-hmm. I didn't say he wasn't good.
Didn't I say I like Tyler Shuck better than like Jackson Dart?
Is he better than Shador?
Possible. I don't know.
Wow.
I mean, he's looking pretty good. But that's NFL talk. Yeah, man.
Anyway.
Prove me wrong, Fernando Mendoza. I'm actually picking your team to win this game. So please prove me wrong. If not, you are what I thought you were. I'm done.
Yeah, I got Alabama. I think it's Alabama team's more talented. They have a way better receiving core, in my opinion. That's gonna be.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No.
After last week?
I don't think so.
Wow.
I'm not big on Ryan Williams anymore.
I'm
I
not
think
even
he's
I'm
just
not
a
even
guy.
including him.
Ryan Williams is just a jag, just another guy. And I like Omar Cooper. I like Surratt. I like the oh man, what's the white boy name? I'm blanking on his name right now.
He had the big catch against Ohio State, them first still
Yeah,
to
the
win.
tall guy
Yeah, I ain't talking about.
with him. So I like Indiana's receivers. And I love Indiana run game. They can run the ball. Can Alabama do that? Nope. They can't.
No, let them come out for
So
100 yards against Indiana.
until proven otherwise, Alabama can't run the ball. Worst running game in the college football playoffs.
By
And
far,
Oklahoma's in the playoffs.
by
And
far,
Alabama's worse.
by far.
So by far worst rushing game in offense. But hey man, that's all we got for right now, y'all. Ty, you got something else?
Alabama, prove me right. I'm picking y'all to win it, man. Freaking Alabama was Ohio State 2012 rematch. No, 2020
Interesting.
rematch. Sorry.
All right, there you have it, guys. Let us know what you think. Should the G5 still be in the college football playoffs after this weekend? Do they need to get their own tournament like we said a couple weeks ago? I'd like to see a G5 tournament with 12 teams. What about you? What matchup are y'all most ready to see this weekend? Is it Miami, Ohio State? Is it Indiana, Alabama? Could Oregon, Texas Tech be the game of the weekend? I think we got 4 good games. I can't wait to see them all. Out of these teams left, what do you think will be the national championship? Tell us down in the comments below. Uh, thanks for liking, sharing, subscribing to the channel. We love more engagement. We appreciate all the support. Sorry for the long video. We got the rambling, but hey, we done and we out.